Is his penis too small? Did you just pee a little bit when you laughed? Does the elasticity in your erogenous zone need to be tightened up just a touch? What is up, sapiosexuals? Thank you for turning on Sex in South Beach with America's sex educator, Dr. Sanjaya. So, the sex situation we're getting into today is all about tightening up our sexual openings. And by that, I mean all the holes down there. Because, we try to keep it real here. And I've already told you before, but I'm going to remind you about half the ladies out there are participating in anal. And then there's the men. Men who have sex with men who have sex with women, men who have sex with everything, So back to a lot of people are out there having anal, okay? So today we are talking about advances in tightening up all your orgasmic openings involved in sexual pleasure. Let's start with the basics. Most people have heard of Kegel exercises, right? These are scientifically proven exercises that can really tighten up your pelvic floor muscles. And those are the muscles that control the tightness in your orgasmic openings. Some people do them by stopping the flow of urine midstream. Others practice by squeezing hard on a penis during penetrative sex. And some people use Kegel weights. The goal here is to strengthen those pelvic floor muscles, which in turn strengthens your control over all of those openings between your legs. And even though Kegel exercises are scientifically proven to tighten those erogenous holes, most people, too damn lazy to do them. Just like exercises for all the other parts of the body. Everybody wants to look good and strong, but most people do not have the discipline to do the workout. But if you are a workout person, let's start with the Kegel weights. Kegel weights are incredibly effective for tightening up your sugar box, and they often cost less than $20. These are little balls that you put inside your vagina and squeeze on to build your pelvic floor muscles up. Often the balls come in a set, and the largest one is actually the lightest one, and that's the one you start with. Once you're able to walk around with the big ball inside you for 15 minutes and it doesn't fall out, boo, you're ready to progress to the next size smaller. Now this ball is going to be a little bit smaller and a little bit heavier than the one that you started with, and when you work your muscles up to the point that you can walk around with that ball for about 15 minutes without it falling out, you're ready to go to the next size down, which will also be a little heavier. Now you'll keep repeating this cycle until you get to the smallest ball in the set, which will be the heaviest one. Now by the time you walk around with this tiny heavy ball inside you and it doesn't fall out, boo, your pelvic floor muscles are so strong, you about to break something. But if all that sounds like too much work for you, then you might be glad to hear about all the new products that will actually do the Kegels for you, okay? Yes, baby. There are several products available that are gonna do your Kegel exercises so you don't have to. And because I love you so damn much, I really do, okay? I tried out most of them. I did, I wanted to give you guys first-hand reviews. I know, I'm just like a modern day martyr. Mother Teresa ain't got nothing on me, right? Just tightening up my kitty cat for you so I can help you keep your sex life in order. Electronic muscle stimulators, or EMS devices. These are all the rage in the world of Kegels nowadays. Now, most of these devices include a probe that's inserted into the vagina and connected to a handheld controller, and it's rechargeable, or some are powered by batteries. Once or twice a day, the user is instructed to insert the probe into their opening, turn on the device for around 20 or 30 minutes. Now, the device is going to start pulsating right when you turn it on. And the controls offer users an option to increase the intensity of the pulses. Each pulse is like a tiny little shock that stimulates the vaginal walls to squeeze and respond. For the greatest effect, users are encouraged to turn up the intensity to the highest level that can be tolerated. And in time, the tolerance increases as the pelvic floor gets stronger. Many of these devices cost less than $150 on Amazon, and the user reviews are really, really entertaining. But they also do give you some incredible insight as to what can be expected if you decide to purchase one of these. Now, as a professional sexologist, I did try one of these devices so I can give you some insight as to how it feels. First off, I can say it's pretty easy to use. Second, it does not feel great. It does not turn you on. You will not have an orgasm, okay? Not at all. Now, although it doesn't really hurt, it does definitely take some getting used to. It's like a tiny little prick or pinch every couple of seconds. And to be honest, I'm a pretty intense fitness person, so I tend to really push my limits to the max when it comes to muscle conditioning. That said, I did turn the intensity up pretty damn high. My thoughts were like, why not see how quickly I could get results? Now, the manufacturer recommends about 3 months of using it twice a day for 20 minutes, but I wanted to see results sooner than that. I mean, I knew I had to report back to you, right? So what happened? Well, I only used it for about a week, to be honest with you. Not because I got lazy, but because I really did have a lot of products to try. And I can say, by the end of week 1, I seriously did notice a difference. I mean, I did not get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Not once. I noticed by Saturday, I think I started on a Monday. By Saturday, I slept through the whole night. And that's saying a lot because I drink a huge glass of water before I go to bed. And then I follow that with some bedtime tea. So if I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom, I know I look 20, y'all, but I'm not, okay? That's saying something, okay? Electromagnetic shorts. Ooh, baby. Nowadays, you can spend about $400. Seriously. $400 on a pair of biker shorts that have these electromagnetic pieces in them. And you know what? The shorts promise to do the Kegels for you if you wear them for 30 minutes a day. Now, the manufacturers of these shorts have even conducted clinical research studies that show people who wear these shorts for 3 months, they actually have noticeable muscle gain in their vaginal walls. That's pretty incredible. That shows that the pelvic floor is thickening. And it's not thickening for no reason. It's thickening because those muscles are getting buff, y'all. So the studies are producing data that demonstrates these shorts can be very effective for a lot of women. Now, these shorts do have built-in electromagnetic pads in the butt area, on the thigh area, and the entire pelvis region. Before putting the shorts on, you do need to turn them inside out and spray the electromagnetic pads with a conductor solution. Then the shorts have cords, these magnetic leads in them, and then you connect them to the controller. So after you put the shorts on and connect the leads, you use the controller to turn on the machine and then increase the intensity until you feel your pelvic floor actually lifting with each pulse. The user has to stand up, lay down, or you can lay in a slightly reclined position with bent knees during each 30-minute session. Now, unlike the EMS stimulator that had a vaginal probe, there is nothing in these shorts that goes inside the vagina. And just like the EMS stimulator, I turned the shorts up to the highest intensity I could stand. Let me tell you, with each pulse, I could feel my whole booty just lifting up, lifting up. Now, it was not comfortable at all. I'm going to keep it real. But it was more tolerable for me than the EMS stimulator. And I was able to use the shorts every day for a couple of consecutive weeks to test them out. Mind you, the manufacturer does indicate optimal results are seen in about 12 weeks, but I did not wear them for 3 months straight. Now, the pros are I do think that the shorts really have some benefit. After just 2 weeks of use, I was going all day without a bathroom break, and I am a super heavy water drinker. I even took an 8-hour flight, and I never got up once to use the restroom. And to be honest, I often have a cocktail or two before flights. And alcohol is a diuretic. That means it makes you want to urinate. So I was pretty impressed that I didn't have to use an airplane bathroom during a super long flight. Now the cons. The shorts, well, they're kind of a pain in the butt to use. You have to turn them inside out before use, spray them, put them on, connect them, and then stay still for a half hour. While wearing them, I couldn't help think, but maybe for someone like me, it would be better to be able to walk around with some Kegel weights inside me than be tethered to these pulsating shorts. They're not very comfortable, and the pulses, they zap your butt. Some user reviews even said that they think their butt's getting tighter from using these. Now, it may sound funny, but perhaps these shorts could be beneficial for those who enjoy engaging in anal. That's really important because the last time that I was invited to give a talk to a group of adults on the LGBTQ plus spectrum, the first question they asked is, what do you recommend for anal Kegels? So boom, a pair of Kegels shocking shorts just might be what the doctor ordered. And of course, I know you are going to run all this info by your very own doctor before doing anything. The Kegel chair. Yes. You know what? If the EMS stimulator is too dramatic for you, if the shorts are too much of a pain in the butt, you know what? You might be a good candidate for the Kegel chair. For those who really want to invest in tightening up their orgasmic openings, you might want to know about Emsella. Now, this is a chair that triggers the body to do thousands of Kegels in each session, like over 11,000 Kegels. Dang. And the best part? It feels really, really good. Yes, so you can tighten up and feel some pleasure through the process, boo. Oh, yes. Sounds like something's trying to get you in the mood for some good loving, right? Now, this chair, it's made by BTS, and this is the same company that makes M-Sculpt, which I've heard a lot of celebrities endorse as an ideal abdominal muscle tightening machine. So the maker of tight abs, or the maker of Insculpt, the machine that celebrities use to get them some tight abs, well, they've made this chair called Emsella. And you know what? It looks just like a toilet, but it doesn't have the hole in the middle. The treatment is non-invasive and done with your clothes on. That is another bonus. You simply sit on the chair for 30 minutes, and Emsella claims to trigger your body to complete over 11,000 Kegel contractions. Typically, patients are advised to complete 6 sessions, paced about 2 to 3 weeks apart, but your doctor is going to customize the treatment plan just for you. And of course, you should be able to tell when the treatment is working by noticing the changes in your body. You should feel less urgency to urinate, and sex should feel more pleasurable. Now, a unique aspect of Emsella is that it may also help men improve urinary incontinence and erectile functioning. Yes, the company has completed numerous research studies on women and men, and the results are really promising. Some of the studies show Emsella does help with premature ejaculation and erectile dysfunction. And right now, there's studies going on to see how Emsella works on anal Kegels. So all you out there wondering about how to tighten up, that back door, I'll let you know when the studies are published so we can see if Emsella is the right treatment for you. Now, at about $600 per treatment, Emsella is pretty expensive. While some places do offer a package discount if you buy all 6 sessions up front, it's still out of reach for a lot of people. Now, the good news is many insurance companies and health flex spending plans will cover the cost of products and treatment for urinary incontinence. And even though we know that treating urinary incontinence will likely lead to a better sex, we don't need to tell the insurance companies. We're just trying to tighten up the kitty cat. I don't think they pay for better sex yet. I mean, unless you're a man, of course, and they'll pay for some Viagra or Cialis. Women, we don't care. Everything's just loosening up, thinning up. Suffer, women, suffer. Wait till we run the world, men. Y'all about to have some babies. All right, now it is time for your climax, where I give you a little something to remember about how to tighten up your orgasmic openings without surgery. 1. Kegel exercises are scientifically proven to strengthen the muscles that govern all the holes between your sexy legs. And Kegel weights are weighted balls that you can insert into your opening and strengthen your muscles while sitting down, walking around, and squeezing those muscles to keep that ball from falling out. 2. Electromagnetic devices, or EMS devices. They use a probe that you put inside your openings, and this probe stimulates your body to do Kegels by sending a little shock to your muscles. This shock prompts your muscles to respond with a powerful Kegel contraction. 3. Kegel shorts. These are biker shorts that have electromagnetic pads built into them. 30 minutes a day of wearing the shorts has been shown to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles considerably after about 12 weeks of use. 4. The electromagnetic chair. The Emsella chair triggers your body to do over 11,000 Kegel contractions in just 30 minutes. Now, users report the treatment feels real good, and in just 6 sessions, many notice a huge improvement. And 5, urinary incontinence is a medical condition. Therefore, these treatments should be covered by your insurance company and or health flex spending plan. If you've had a baby or you've been diagnosed with erectile dysfunction, there's a good chance your insurance company will automatically cover the cost of these products or treatments. But like many other health challenges, you may have to call your insurance company to make them pay for it, but they should definitely cover the cost if you can demonstrate this is a medical issue that you're treating. Just don't tell them you're doing it for better sex. We can keep that just between us, baby. For your daily dose of Nookie knowledge, check me out on all the social media networks. That's Dr. Sanjaya, DrSonJia, on Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. What you waiting for, baby? You know it's about time to link up. I am Dr. Sanjaya, and I had so much fun chatting you up today, and I cannot wait to do it again next time. Thank you so much for listening to Sex in South Beach, where everyone comes for happier, healthier sex.
My Uber driver lost his mind the other day, but he blamed me. He said I smelled so good he became too excited to drive. This man actually pulled over to get himself together. And he refused to drive until I told him the name of my fragrance. Then he bought 3 bottles before driving again. I know Sense body oil makes men crazy, but that Uber ride should be free. What's your Sense story?
SenseBodyOil.com. SENSE bodyoil.com.